Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. North Las Vegas police have released the 911 calls from Saturday's crash that killed 9 people. Review-Journal's James Schaefer has this report, and we should warn you, some may find this audio disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's going on?
Heartbreaking audio detailed the horrific scene of a multi-car crash that killed 9. Authorities say a Dodge Challenger driven by Gary Robinson sped through a red light at Commerce Street and Cheyenne Avenue, speeding at more than 100 miles per hour, causing a collision with multiple vehicles, including a minivan, killing all 7 people inside. Dispatchers could be heard on police radio telling officers that callers were reporting several people ejected from a vehicle as well as a child.
Units of rest of the 401 were being told that there are multiple people ejected, including a child.
In another excerpt of the audio, we hear witnesses on site react as they see people injured on scene.
We need that. We need paramedics. It's a baby. It's a baby. Oh my God.
The Review-Journal will keep you up to date with more details from the scene of the crash as they develop. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
Now, the GoFundMe set up to help the family with funeral expenses has closed. The mother, whose 6 children and brother were in the minivan, ended the fundraiser once it met the $300,000 goal. She posted, "Thank you for your immense help for being there in my time of need. Thank you to the community." And it's a story that sparked outrage on social media. A bartender allegedly forced to pay back money after being robbed at gunpoint back in December. Now he's suing his former employer. Review-Journal's Jen Ah has the update. Jen?
Renee, the bartender previously told the grand jury a man entered, pointed a gun at him, and robbed the bar. During that trial, a Las Vegas couple was indicted for the armed robbery. It was all caught on surveillance video at the Lodge Hualapai in Las Vegas. 42-year-old Edward Parker says the lodge forced him to pay back the $3,900 stolen.
And he described right afterwards as being really in shock and traumatized by the experience. And according to the lawsuit, as he's sitting there traumatized by the experience, they come in and essentially force him to sign something that says he's going to pay back the money that was stolen.
Parker paid the money and left after a dispute about taking time off. He's now seeking damages for numerous issues, including wrongful termination. Representatives for the lodge could not be reached for comment. Renee?
In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada, Area 15's latest attraction takes visitors up to new heights. Liftoff, the open-air bar and event space, opened Wednesday evening, taking people up on a 7-minute panoramic ride 130 feet into the air, giving riders a stunning view of the Strip skyline.
It's not like it's a thrill ride, but it's thrilling.
Liftoff launched its first official flight, and in true Area 15 fashion, guests were also treated to a spectacular light show and live performances. And an NHL All-Star event will shut down a portion of the Las Vegas Strip this afternoon. Las Vegas Boulevard, southbound between Flamingo Road and Bellagio Drive, will be closed to traffic from 3:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. 2 of the events in the All-Star Game skills competition are set to take place outside. To your lifestyle news, we start off Black History Month honoring Nevadans' Black legal trailblazers at the Mob Museum. The leaders in law celebrating Nevada's Black legal trailblazers. The panel Tuesday recognized people like retired Nevada Supreme Court Justice Michael Douglas, Las Vegas City Attorney Brian Scott, Judge Johnny Rawlinson, and more. They spoke on their experiences with racism and being among the first Black people in their positions in the state. During the discussion, Douglas said, quote, "Things change, but they can still get better."
Sports, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Golden Knights now have more representatives at All-Star Weekend than any other team in the NHL, with forward Jonathan Marchessault now joining Mark Stone, Alex Pietrangelo, and head coach Pete DeBoer. The selection is the first of his career. Marchessault leads the team with 20 goals and will compete in Friday's skill competition in addition to the All-Star Game on Saturday. For more information on the events of All-Star Weekend, visit ReviewJournal.com. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The West team is a 3-point favorite and minus 150 on the money line at the Westgate Superbook in the East-West Shrine Bowl today at Allegiant Stadium. The total is 45. The Shrine Bowl is a college football all-star game for seniors trying to attract the attention of NFL scouts. The West will be led by quarterbacks Brock Purdy of Iowa State and Jack Cohn of Notre Dame. Miami's De'Aaron King is the primary quarterback for the East.
Now to today's weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Sunny with a high of just 55 degrees is forecasted for the valley this Thursday. Also breezy. Wind gusts could reach up to 20 miles per hour in parts of the valley. Tonight, clear skies, lows sitting around 35 degrees. For the rest of the week, we start to warm back up a bit, 58 degrees by Friday. Moving back into the mid-60s by the weekend, evening lows also on the rise, low 40s. Now to your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Las Vegas Sands takes another step towards selling its properties on the Las Vegas Strip. The Nevada Gaming Control Board approved Sands' deal to sell the Venetian, Palazzo, and the Venetian Expo to the New York company Apollo Global Management.
The regulators asked a lot of questions about what the future is for some of the employees at these properties, and the indication was that the same management team that is in place right now will be taking over on behalf of Apollo once the transaction is completed.
The Review-Journal is owned by the family of Dr. Miriam Adelson, majority shareholder of the Las Vegas Sands. Now to your health news, a promising update from the Southern Nevada Health District. For the first time in over a month, Clark County reported fewer than 1,000 new cases on Wednesday. This comes with the new subvariant of Omicron.
Currently, the Omicron variant is still the primary strand identified in the samples that we are sequencing. Based on current information that we know about the BA.2 variant, there doesn't appear to be any evidence that it causes more severe disease.
Overall, the county reported 971 new cases. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have a Roku device, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.